In this week's Terrace Bay Council, plans are in motion for Local Government Week, including a Coffee with Council event and a school visit focused on water treatment. Council also approved repairs to the ski lift motor to get the hill ready for the season. And Terrace Bay will be submitting an application to HGTV's Hometown Takeover Canada series for a chance to showcase the community nationwide. Now here's this week's agenda.
Council meeting of the Corporation of the Township of Terrace Bay to order. Land acknowledgement. The Council of the Township of Terrace Bay hereby acknowledges that we are in the Robinson's Treaty Territory, and the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Nishnawbe and the Métis. Additions, deletions, or amendments. We have a couple here. One report from John, Local Government Week, and one from Bill on the Thunder Bay District Municipal League meeting last month. Anyone else? Any disclosures of interest? Hearing none. We have a motion moved by Councillor St. Louis, seconded by Councillor Dubé. Resolved that Council approve the agenda for the regular council meeting held October 6, 2025 as amended with following additions. Under reports from administration, item 6.1B, Local Government Week, and under the added other business and resolutions, item 8, Thunder Bay District Municipal League meeting, Councillor Webb. All in favor? Carried. We have a motion moved by Councillor Dubé, seconded by Councillor St. Louis. Resolved that the minutes of the special council meeting held September 15th, 2025 be approved as presented. Any questions on that motion? All in favor? Carried. Next item, we have a motion moved by Councillor St. Louis, seconded by Councillor Dubé. Resolved that the minutes of the regular council meeting held September 15th, 2025 be approved as presented. Any questions on that motion? All in favor? Carried. Reports from administration, AMCTO Zone 9 Fall Conference.
Hey, Your Worship. So the Association of Municipal Clerks and Managers, Clerks, and Treasurers of Ontario, the AMCTO, represents excellence in local government management leadership. They've been around since 1938. There are currently nearly 2,300 members working in municipalities across the province, and the province is divided up into 9 geographic zones. Zone 9 is comprised of the districts of Kenora, Rainy River, and Thunder Bay, so it'll be the geographic equivalent of NOMA, essentially. Through standalone offerings or zone meetings, the AMCTO offers a breadth of expertise and knowledge through year-round education and professional development programming. Members also have access to online resources across a range of municipal operational areas and legislative issues. They also advocate with respect to the provincial government. They do some lobbying or do some consulting. Mostly on legislative and policy matters, similar to AMO and OGRA and Roma, but they do it for the public sector events as opposed to political events. So, Zone 9 conferences are typically held in Thunder Bay twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. Terrace Bay has hosted a zone meeting in the past, but the attendance was not viable due to the hub status of Thunder Bay, so they don't typically go out to the district anymore. We used to do one out in the district and one in Thunder Bay, but it kind of ended that for a long time now. So. The agendas feature a variety of current municipal topics and subject matter experts, all relevant to municipal governments or the municipal sector. For efficiency, the zone is typically offered a professional development opportunity in conjunction with the zone meeting, usually in the form of a workshop. So the pre-conference workshop this time was managing challenging customer service and resolving conflict. Some of the topics of discussions at this fall conference included human rights and employment law, closed meetings, some tips and tricks, preliminary list of electors, which was presented by Elections Ontario, property assessment update and exemptions from MPAC, There was a presentation on strong mayor powers as well as the current provincial available housing programs by Municipal Affairs. There was also a presentation on marriage license modernization and electronic death registry. And then the last day, which is a half day, we talked to the OPP regarding community safety zones and also on notice bylaws. So there's ample opportunity to connect and network one-on-one with other municipal professionals from our peer municipalities, members of the provincial, public service, and legal council. The township currently has 3 AMCTO members. The administrative assistant and myself were in attendance at this workshop and meeting, and also currently sitting the Zone 9 executive. The next Zone 9 meeting is tentatively scheduled for early May of 2026, and there will be a full day of elections training, another workshop offered in conjunction with the conference. So financial implications, none at this time. Travel registration costs for the attendance at the zone meeting were included in the 2025 budget. The options none, this report is being provided to council's information, and the recommendation is council accept the report as information.
Any questions? Okay, we have a motion moved by Councillor Dubé, second by Councillor St. Louis. Resolve that council accept the report on the AMCTO Zone 9 Fall Conference as information. All in favor? Carries. One billion.
So this is with respect to local government week. Thinking of doing coffee with council again. I just wanted to bring it to council's attention to A, let you know, but B, also to see who will be around for that week, because I know the mayor is away. It's the 19th to 25th of October, so 2-3 weeks from now. So
I should be around. I don't think I'm going anywhere.
I know we'll have to obviously gauge it when we have it, during your school day, but
Yeah, it'll be an evening thing, right?
we can do that. That's not a
Or
problem.
do you want to do it in the afternoon?
22nd is the only day I can't.
Okay. All noted.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm good.
No issues, and I know Councillor Dino will be here. I'll check with him on availability that week. But
Yeah, 22nd is a Wednesday. I can't do that day. Any other day that would fall on good.
okay, also trying to line up something with the high school that was on a separate track with respect to water and water treatment, the environmental studies class, I believe.
Okay.
But it'll line up nicely if we can do it during local government week as well too. So we'll try to get that done.
Thanks, Sean. This, Katie, you're up.
Yeah.
Running to
Thank you. In 2024 ski season, the ski lift suffered a mechanical failure that ultimately forced the closure of the hill for the remainder of the season. The lift is absolutely crucial to ski operations and having a ski season. Administration has worked with several contractors to determine a repair to the lift issue. Cliffside Industrial has been on site and determined the brakes have failed on the drive motor and needs repair. Unfortunately, parts are unavailable to repair on site, so the motor will need to be removed, sent to a rebuild shop, and then replaced. Total cost for the repair, including removal, rebuild, and installation, has an upper limit of $7,000. This could potentially be less depending on what is found when the motor is disassembled. So 2 options. Option 1 that council approved, $7,000 repair on ski lift. Option 2 that council does not approve the $7,000 repair and direct administration otherwise. Your recommendation is option 1.
Any questions? Where are these guys from, Ryan? I never heard of
Thunder Bay.
Thunder Bay?
Yeah.
So they'll come down, remove the motor, haul it back and.
Yeah. They'll make custom brakes for it at night Hans or put it back in.
Separately old, that motor?
Yeah. They can't find parts anywhere. That's
No.
what's taken so long as you got a line on parts and then it just doesn't pan out. And so this is what we better do if we're gonna salvage the season.
Okay.
So what's the timeline then?
The guy can probably come down in pretty much right away. We'll do a PO tomorrow, probably. They'll let him know. He does have other work, but he said he can get down here for a day, pull it off, get it. So he's a couple weeks there. Depending on what they got to order, the saying have an upper limit is because we don't know what else we're gonna find in the motor when they go to rebuild it. If it's just brakes, it'll be less. But this is what's really looking like right now is $7,000. It's not to say we're not gonna find something else in there, but it's looking like this is the issue.
Any other questions? Okay, we have a motion moved by Councillor St. Louis, second by Councillor Dubé. Resolve that council approve the $7,000 repair on the Trussell Ridge Ski Hill ski lift. All in favor? Carried.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ryan.
Okay, Stacy?
Hey, Council. So today I am bringing up the HGTV Hometown Takeover. So on September 16th, 2025, HGTV announced the launch of the Hometown Takeover Canada. It's a new Canadian original series that will feature one small town in need of revitalization. The series is set to air in 2026-27. It is the first expansion of the successful Hometown Takeover franchise. The program's goal is to spark a nationwide small town revitalization movement by selecting a community with a population under 20,000 and showcasing its heart, history, and potential. HGTV will collaborate with designers, builders, and hosts to deliver transformative improvements to the winning town's main streets, gathering spaces, public amenities, and local change makers' homes. So our current discussion is that Terrace Bay, with its population under 20,000, qualifies for this initiative, embodies the spirit of HGTV is looking for. Our community's resilience, natural beauty, and commitment to revitalization makes us an ideal candidate. A successful application could bring significant national exposure, tourism opportunities, community pride, and long-lasting infrastructure improvements. Applications require communities to submit photos, videos, and narratives highlighting the areas most in need of revitalization. While the applications can be submitted by any resident, a formal resolution of support from council would strengthen the credibility and impact of the application, demonstrate community-wide support for the initiative, and enable broader community engagement and participation. Therefore, administration is seeking council support for submitting an application for Terrace Bay to be considered as the featured community for HGTV's new Hometown Takeover Canada series, and to encourage residents to participate in the application process. So for financial implications, there's no direct financial costs associated with submitting an application. If Terrace Bay is selected, further details on contributions, if any, would be reviewed at that time. So our option before you today is that council approves submitting an application to HGTV Hometown Takeover Canada, Terrace Bay, and further direct staff to assist in coordinating the application community engagement process. Or B, that council does not approve submitting the application to HGTV's Hometown Takeover Canada and directs administration otherwise. Our recommendation is option A, that council approve the application.
Any questions?
No, it sounds really, really neat.
No questions. We have a motion by Councillor Dubé, second by Councillor Webb, resolved that the council with the Township of Terrace Bay supports submitting an application to HGTV's Hometown Takeover Canada for Terrace Bay, Ontario, and further directs staff to assist in coordinating the application and community engagement process. All in favor? Carried. Thanks, Stacy.
Thank you.
Motion items. Next up is Bill.
This is just a verbal, just for council and anybody that's happened to be listening in on the Zoom and folks around the table today. I attended along with Mayor Malashewski. We attended a Municipal League meeting in Shunya Town Hall at the Rec Center. Some of the topic, I didn't get it all, but this is just the Cole's notes on it. Number one was the Thunder Bay truck route. Discussion around the truck route going through the township of Kakabaka Falls. There's still no signage at this time. There was a lot of discussion. It was also about the safety in the community. One trucker was caught the week prior to us attending this meeting. He was doing 100 kilometers an hour in a 50-kilometer-an-hour zone. Jason Beltry, executive coordinator, stated that there were further updates from NOMA. His comments were that the further focus was on finishing the Harbor Expressway. He did note that it wouldn't happen overnight. It's a 5-year project, but there will be a package from NOMA and AMO delegations to be circulated to the group. As of October the 1st, Highway 102 will no longer be a route for semis, truckers to use. Police presence will be very large on this route, not to allow them to use the highway. The strategic plan tracker reviewed the highway section of the strategic plan. Councillor from Greenstone shared their successes from the Main Street project Mayor Malashewski shared that the rest stop will be open in this fall and will be completed in the spring of 2026. Work with NOMA on the advocacy for opening the highways faster after long closures over the winter months. Mayor Moffat from Manitowoc discussed the mayor group consisting of Manitowoc to Chapleau, discussing that the executive director connect with the mayor of Wawa. Executive director was instructed to create, and this is big, this was one of the big takeaways, create bylaw templates for the number of the highway action items outlined in the plan and circulate them to the municipalities for editing and adoption, which is forthcoming. Discuss the need for officers to staff the scales, let alone the new scales. It was noted that they are currently under a real hiring push is underway. Mayor Malashewski spoke on the straightening of the highway east of Salem, stated that it was a 3-year project and that it was moving along very well. The executive director, Jason Valkyrie, was directed to look at what was needed to acquire the 511 signs along on the highway routes. New business, there was a huge thank you from the league for Councillor Johnson's contribution. He had sent a note and it was shared at this meeting. And also, I was also pointed out that I was the new member to the group by Paul. Up and coming business, the NOMA conference in 2026 will be held April 22nd through the 26th at the Valhalla Hotel and Conference Center in Thunder Bay. Mr. Valkyrie provided updates on the 26th conference, which will include the increased number of trade show booths, ticket prices, host status, theme, and delegations. He also noted that the host municipalities, each of the district leagues in the city, will be on a rotation. Will be more involved in planning the events going forward. The good news stories, and these are just a couple of them. Councillor Calvert reported that Oliver Boone shared that they actually have plans for a new veterinary clinic in the Thunder Bay League. In Oliver Papoonge, Mayor Moffat shared a not so good story that stating that the province-wide snowmobile trails will be reduced due to the rising cost and the lack of revenue. The executive director was instructed to follow up with the representation and provide a advocacy document. This is for information open only and it requires no further action at this time. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Bill. Thank you. Any questions? One thing, Bill, I might have misheard them, but didn't they can the ambulance committee from the Municipal League? Did they say something about that?
No.
No? I thought they said get rid of the municipalities look out for their own issues, I guess.
Yeah, their own issues, but like I say, Paul, this is just a skip over the pond, so to speak.
Yeah.
I could be here for an hour talking about what we talked about. Okay, but good meeting. It was a real good meeting.
Any other questions of them? Nope. We have a motion moved by Councilor Webb, seconded by Councilor Dubé. Resolve that council accept the report on the recent Thunder Bay District Municipal League meeting as information. All in favor? Carries. No other business or resolutions. Question period. Any questions? Eddie?
Just wonder if we know who's going to be the MC for the November 1st event. Remembrance Day. November 11th, sorry. 2 months. You don't know yet? Thank you.
Question in the back end.
That's usually boards. It's usually boards problem.
Any questions online? Oh, I have a raised hand here, Your Worship. Okay, go ahead and type your question in the chat. There's somebody with a question on
At that meeting, they've talked about the snow machine trails, because there's a big push to make snow machine trails around here, the MAD, like Superior Country, but they also had mentioned that the snow machine trails in the district were told to reduce capacity, so when you try and build something and everybody else is being told reduced, yeah.
They've already picked out which ones that they wanna discontinue and
Yeah, yeah. Dan was going through it, I was actually kind of shocked considering you would think it'd be going the other way, but.
Didn't that always lose some of those? Snow machine trails, well, that Manitowoc lost a section, didn't he?
yeah, it would be a separate section connecting them to somebody else. I think.
Still thinking, Sean? Right here, just give us a second.
Might have cell phone too, so. Well, are we going to have a meeting? I'm assuming it's with the town and with the union and the town council. I'm assuming it's over the mill.
Nothing's planned right now.
I don't know if you heard that response for, nothing's been planned at this time. I would suggest to reach out to administration if you want to set something up with council or one of your counselors directly. Any other questions from me online? He says thank you. Doesn't look like there's any other questions online.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Warren.
Next item, moved by Councilor Dubase and by Councilor Webb, resolved that council move the next portion of this meeting in camera, 6:51. To discuss minutes from the previous in-camera session held September 2nd, 2025. One matter concerning a proposed or pending acquisition or disposition of land by the municipality or local board. Advice that is subject to solicitor-client privilege, including communications necessary for that purpose, and a position, plan, procedure, criteria, or instruction to be applied to any negotiations carried on or to be carried on by or on behalf of the municipality or local board regarding previously sold vacant lot. And one matter concerning a proposed or pending acquisition or disposition of land by the municipality or local board, and a position, plan, procedure, criteria, or instruction to be applied to any negotiations carried on or to be carried on by or on behalf of the municipality or local board regarding unsolicited offer on an unlisted vacant lot. All in favor? Carried. Now, John?
Just point of clarification, the legal advice part of the first item enclosed. I don't have the legal advice with me, so that'll be taken off. We won't be discussing that because there's nothing to discuss. So yeah, just want to clarify that, council.
Thank you. We'll take a 5-minute recess right now.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight.